everyone, welcome to another BGE2 update. If you're new here, my name's Denise, and today we're going to talk Beyond Good and Evil 2. Unfortunately, I don't have good news for you, and I want to emphasize that I do not consider this news. I consider this a tweet from someone who says they have a source, but also says they do not have sufficient corroboration. So I want to emphasize that.
Engineering to officers, we are dead in the water.
In the last video, I spoke to you about someone who was writing an article or hoping to write an article regarding Beyond Good and Evil 2. I assumed it was going to be good news because the other piece of information he had was about NFTs, so I assumed he regarded that as bad news. I don't know if he was referencing the NFTs as the good news or if he was talking about a different subject altogether. If you know, let me know in the comments, but I just found that a little weird. Let's get started with this shitfest, okay? Let's go. First tweet. He says, Beyond Good and Evil 2, the game is suffering a development crisis from a lack of creative direction since the title went into development, which was worsened by Michel Ancel's departure from the studio in September 2020. And as some of you have pointed it out to me, it says Michael Ancel. Twitter blues out there, guys, okay? Not endorsing that, but his second tweet to that is, what's worse is that the game currently doesn't fit with Ubisoft's future ambitions and goals with future titles. The game has been described as Skull and Bones 2.0, and although the game hasn't been canned officially, some developers believe it's a matter of time before it is. He goes on, it's been difficult to corroborate this information, and I'm going to read that again. It's been difficult to corroborate this information, which is why I've had a difficult time publishing a report. However, I hope this sheds some light on what is going on with the title, and if anyone has more information and or wants to reach out, the DMs are open. So there you have it. That's the piece of news that I'm meant to give you today. I'm boiling inside. I'm boiling inside for many different reasons, but the main reason is I'm under NDA and I can't say shit. I know I'm being really spicy here. I'm usually not spicy in my videos. I'm usually spicy in my music, but not videos. It is really difficult to contain, I have to admit. So I'm gonna be a super flawed human being right now and say that this really pisses me off. I am attempting not to be a total bitch right now. I personally don't understand why he chose to tweet this out, especially since he first stated that he was holding off on writing an article until he had sufficient corroboration. But he tweeted it out anyway, and I asked him this. I asked him, no hate to you, but why even post if you don't have anyone to corroborate your info? I thought that was the entire point of waiting on writing an article. This has the exact same impact of writing an article. And he responded, which I was surprised. He said, I've always tweeted what I hear about, but as I've started to report on various outlets, they require so much corroboration support that either the site doesn't want the story because of the work, or the site doesn't have its own sources, so I need to rely on my own. He continues, I'm confident in my sources, but if X website doesn't want it because of the work involved and or cost of publishing the article, then I will just tweet on it. Because I can't say anything, because I am under NDA, all I can say is take it with a grain of salt. Take everything he just said, everything I just read to you, take it with a grain of salt. That's all I can really do, guys. And it's killing me. It's killing me. Also, please do not send any hate to this person. If you're part of my community, you know better. And I stated that on my Twitter. I said, if you follow me, please do not bring hate to Tom. I don't agree with his approach, but I understand he has to pay bills. Like I said previously, take it with a grain of salt. I can't say any more than that. And he responded, don't worry about it. I wish that tweets paid bills though. Haha, smiley face. And I said, with all due respect, Tom, we all know tweeting something like this is something that delivers high engagement, follows, and the potential of other outlets picking it up. It might not be a direct payment, but it does something. And I also said, regardless, we're all human beings trying to make a living, so I can respect it to that extent. His response to all of that was, we'll see. So we'll see. Indeed, we will see.
Moksha, just as Yama described it. True freedom lies beyond.
My friend Danny also tweeted something that I wanted to read to you, and he said, sorry I deleted my rant. It is best to let the people who know better just prove him absolutely wrong. Hope this doesn't bring morale down where you are at, because I know I am super pissed off, so live vicariously through me as I bitch. Respectfully. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish I could give you more. So Ubisoft, this is me requesting that you terminate my NDA, please, so I can just say something. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please keep it civil. And again, no hate to Tom. Do not send hate to Tom, even though I am really angry with you, Tom, I gotta say. Really, really, really upset. I don't even know. I've never been this angry with a stranger before about a game. About a game. But as you guys know, this is more than just a game to me. And the people who work behind this game are more than just devs to me. And this was not cool. I'll leave you with that. Take it as you will. Believe whatever source you want. We're all going to believe what we want to believe, and we're all going to know what we know. That's as simple as that. And one day, you'll see what I know. One day. Anyway, thank you so much for sitting with me and talking in this weird, really weird BGE2 update. Hopefully the next one won't be this weird. And if you have Instagram, go ahead and follow me on BGE2 update. I post concept art there all the time. We have little games that we play. I do updates there as well as Q&As. And it's a fun time because I get to interact with you in a little bit more of a personal level. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you on the next one. Have a great weekend.